Hello traders, today is 23rd of March 2020 and Monday. I would like to share with you today's best Forex Trade analysis and the result. Before that, as usual, I would like to show you my trading activities. I personally managed to squeeze 383 pips. Today was another day and interesting volatility in the market, and I had a few challenges, but end of the day I personally managed 383 pips. That's mostly count. Okay, and as well, all is well. Okay, so my best trade was 73 pips. As you can see, this was the breakout short trade, counter short trade, by the way. And I bank as soon as the price hit to the support level based on the 4 hour. So as you can see, beautiful short trade based on the analysis here. Okay, this was the triangle pattern breakout. And I explained to my traders the best way to look at is look at in a 4 hour. And I explained to my traders look for the possibility. I'm more interested about short trade because I had one of my traders take this false breakout, and as soon as the price reverse count, I say, guys, look at 4 hours. We had a very powerful resistance area. And then as soon as the price break this triangle pattern, I took a short trade, and I also took another short trade and bank beautiful pips on pound dollar this morning. And my losing trade was the worst trade was minus 23. That is the Kiwi dollar. That was the after the breakout pullback short trade. But I basically, first of all, I entered very late. Second is basically I should have closed here, but as you can see that we had a very interesting volatility. I just closed trade as soon as the price break above the previous high. So minus 23, and then I have a couple of more losing trade, but very small losing trades. But I personally manage good pips. I had a last trade was the 20 pips on dollar yen twice. You can see it. And if I show you here, this was the counter short trade, and this was my entry, and this my exit. And I'll explain you why I have made counter short trade here and based on what was the reason. First of all, I did analysis 4 hour and plus the intraday analysis. I explained to my traders this is the support level broken and retest, and price was at the fourth phase as the overbought zone, possibility of reversal. As soon as I see the two bearish candle, I took a short trade. Then I also explained this thing to my traders in 4 hour, which is I'm going to explain you, show you guys here. The price was at the resistance level, and I explained to my trader possibility of reversal, and that's what I took a short trade. And then when I explained to my traders any pullback short we had this morning, price when the price reverse, as soon as we got a sentiment that the price might going to reverse, then we announced pullback long, and when the price reversed, we announced to pullback short, which I personally took a couple of trades. And if you look at pound dollar, let's suppose when I said, okay, guys, in 4 hour, this is what we're looking, reversal and then pullbacks, and afterwards, you can see how many pullbacks we had it like here. One, then we have second, third, fourth, and fifth. The last one, even the last one, is as long as the momentum is bearish, any pullback, because we have developed a sort of like mindset here, as you can see, even reversal. So that's basically we look at high time frame, even this one, pull back long, and then pull back short, right? So this is what exactly we do. High time frame, analyze it, see the bigger picture, and then in a shorter time frame take the maximum benefits. Few pips, like 10-15 pips each trades, due to the current market condition. Okay, same thing we had it on euro yen. This one you can see it, and I did analysis this one again here, counter short trade, and afterwards I said to my traders, every time when the price develop a top, and take a consider counter short trade. And the reason was, and I'll show you here, there was the reason. The reason was at 4 hour, as you can see, The price nicely respected this resistance. As soon as we see some resistance, then I explained like for the pullback short, and as you can see, beautiful pullback short. And that's why exactly we do every single day: develop a mindset in 4 hour what's happening, and then jump into the shorter time frame, which is this momentum chart, and bank some profit. All right, guys. So that's what exactly we did. So you can see I have a couple of losing trades too, but end of the day managed 383 pips. Another positive day today, and we're not gonna get expect these type of pips every single day, as you know that the global situation. Based on that, we see very volatile market. So when we see these sort of opportunity, we take the maximum benefit. All right, let's back to the analysis. Okay, just to recap, these are the intraday analysis with the live audio commentary support. As you can see, on the left hand side is the analysis, the right side is the trade taken based on this analysis. This is a pretty straightforward as a consolidation breakout, a long trade on euro yen, and just euro Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. You can see this was again as a consolidation breakout, long trade. Pound yen, pretty straightforward. This was the breakout, and as always mentioned, after the breakout, any pullback, we consider high probability trade based on the momentum. Beautiful long trade on pound yen. Kiwi dollar, that's the trade. You can see, as mentioned exactly on the analysis, we didn't see any green candle here, break and retest as mentioned on the analysis. So ideally, I should have taken that trade and bank some profit, but I open a position here. But again, I managed good pips today. So this was another good analysis. And dollar card, pretty straightforward breakout long trade. And pound dollar, this was the trade as I mentioned you guys. I personally manage beautiful pips on pound dollar. Euro USD, pretty straightforward. As we explained here in the analysis, our first priority would be the pullback long here. But as you can see, we haven't seen any green candle here. Price broken, but we need a confirmation. And that's what happened exactly. We got this confirmation, which I explained to my traders, and beautiful short trade. And this is what, again, purely price action trading, guys. Pound dollar, pretty straightforward. I explained to my trader this price has developed a bearish flag pattern and a beautiful breakout, and the pullback short trade on pound dollar. Pound yen, pretty straightforward. This was again the breakout short trade, and dollar cad, pretty straightforward breakout and the pullback to short trades. Euro yen, pretty straightforward, as mentioned on my analysis that mentioned to traders. If we see any candle close below the orange EMA, then we should be looking at short trade. Otherwise, as soon as the price gonna break previous high, we should be looking a long trade, counter long trade. KV dollar, pretty straightforward breakout short trade. Pound dollar, pretty straightforward breakout short trade. Dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. This was the triangle pattern breakout. Momentum developer, bullish momentum breakout, and beautiful pullback short long trade on dollar Swiss franc. Dollar yen, pretty straightforward. You can see this was the consolidation breakout, and that's what exactly I mentioned. Look at in 4 hour, and I said to guys, from now we should be looking along, and that's what we explained. Look up, pull back long all the day on dollar yen. Okay, so this one, Euro USD, pretty straightforward. You can see beautiful pullback short trade. Dollar CAD, you can see this is a flag pattern breakout, long trade. And dollar yen, again, as I mentioned, we had this breakout, bank some profit. And that's what I explained to my trader. Now we should be looking a pullback long. We had a one pullback, beautiful long trade, and you can see beautiful breakout long trade on pullback again, and this another pullback long trade. As soon as the price hit to the overbought channel, we explained to consider close banking some pips. Aussie dollar, pretty straightforward. We were looking in a 4 hour. I explained to my traders the price was at support level and possibility reversal. We need a valid technical entry. And this was the breakout. If the trader missed that one, I explained to my trader to bank some profit on the pullbacks. Euro USD, again, this was the beautiful pattern, developed downside channel pattern. I said to you guys, Look for this breakout, beautiful breakout, and another one beautiful. After the breakout, we had a beautiful pullback, long trades on Euro USD. Dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward channel breakout, short trade, and dollar CAD, beautiful. You can see this was a pretty straightforward flag pattern breakout. After that, we mentioned all these trades through live audio commentary. Beautiful short trade. Euro yen, pretty straightforward channel breakout. This was the channel breakout, and I explained to my traders, as I mentioned you, the 4 hour. So I said, guys, look for the pullback long. Any pullback, valid technical entry would be high probability trade on euro yen. And dollar Swiss franc, pretty straightforward. This was the triangle pattern breakout short trade. Euro USD, pretty straightforward triangle pattern breakout long trade. Dollar yen, pretty straightforward. You can see beautiful breakout, a long trade. And Aussie dollar, pretty straightforward. This was the triangle pattern breakout and pullback short trade. And Euro USD, pretty straightforward triangle pattern breakout short trade. Pound dollar, pretty straightforward. You can see is a breakout long trade. Pound yen, beautiful breakout and pullback long trade. And pound dollar, pretty straightforward after the breakout, beautiful pullback short trade. And dollar CAD, breakout long trade. Euro USD, beautiful breakout. You can see a long trade as soon as the price hit to the resistance. We mentioned to bank some profit. Dollar Swiss franc breakout short trade. Euro yen, as I mentioned you, we were looking in 4 hour, and I explained to my trader if every time when the price move up and pull back, beautiful short counter short trade. As you can see, even the price is way below now. So beautiful short trade. That's what exactly we do. 4 hour and fine intraday analysis. Aussie dollar, beautiful breakout long trade, and this was the last trade. As I mentioned, you counter short trade on dollar yen, beautiful break, pull back after the breakout and price retest, and beautiful counter short trade on dollar yen. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoy all this analysis description, and this is what exactly we do. We look at in 4 hour. We don't just trade based on these indicators. We are trading purely price action based on the 4 hours, and then we find a retweet or entry and exit through this system, and plus based on the valid technical entry and find the high probability trade, and that's what exactly we do every single day. And
If you want to watch live intraday analysis in real time, most welcome to join my fast growing trader community at ashrafnoor.com. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for the latest analysis. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time with more analysis.